Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show here on the Gray Mane Gaming channel. Today is Sunday. It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. I myself have got three amazing children, all very unique, very different children, and they make me a proud papa on a day like Father's Day. So I'm very happy to say that I enjoy Father's Day. We'll enjoy today. Hopefully I've already heard from one of my kids. I have one of my children that will automatically text me at exactly midnight. At exactly midnight on my birthday, she will send me, "Happy birthday, Dad." And on Father's Day, at exactly midnight last night, and she sent me a text, "Happy Father's Day, Dad." So she's got to be the first to send out the greeting. So yeah, it's awesome. I absolutely love my kids, and yeah, I mean, it makes, well, of course it makes Father's Day Father's Day. So I hope the rest of you dads out there have a wonderful time with your family today. Doing the Daily Show from Speedstorm. I'm having an issue. Okay, I can't go any further because I've completed everything. I have to wait for the next chapter to open up, which opens up in 5 days. But I can't complete chapter number 3. And I was wondering if anyone else is having this issue. I have everything done. Okay, I have all of the stars in every other category except for number 7. And look at this. It has, under race goals, no description on how to unlock that mystery 200 XP to get the final star. And I've raced it like 20 times. Maybe it was hidden, maybe it's something extra, maybe I needed to use like a different racer. I've tried everything, and I cannot unlock that last medal. If anyone else has done it, please tell me how in the comments, because I cannot get it. I've tried everything. I've tried hitting all green. This is like a color challenge where you have to race and you have to hit each of the colored nodes according to the color of your car, which means you have to match it. And I've tried all green, I've tried all purple, I've tried hitting none, I've done it all, and I still cannot unlock that last medal. So anyone else that has done it, please fill me in the comments, because what a pain. I've done everything else on this. Everything else is completed. Even the extras, the extra races at the ends are all on cooldowns. This one last one is just getting me. I've raced it at least 25 times trying to get that last medal. So I don't know. I have no clue. I know there was one like it back in, I think, chapter 2. Let me go look. Back here. I think there was one like it as well. Where is it? That has no description for the medal, but somehow I got it. Where is that one? I think it was this one. Let me see. Come on there, Gray. Find it. No. There it is. Number 6 had the same thing. No description. But somehow I got that one. I don't know how, but I can't figure it out, so if anyone knows, please let me know. Let's see. Any news today? No news to speak of. It was a quiet weekend, and hopefully it will stay that way. I went outside yesterday morning, and I found, I saw 3 deer in my yard, so I went out and I bought some apples and some carrots and put them out in my yard to feed these wonderful animals. Animals, they just come to me naturally. I want to go out and like hand feed one, but I'm afraid that if I did that, they would get used to humans. And usually when an animal gets used to humans, it costs the animal its life. So I am not going to go feed it by hand. I know it's like tempting to do because they're so cute. But again, I don't want to interfere with wildlife. I guess I already am kind of interfering with wildlife by throwing apples and carrots on my lawn. But it's just, watch them eat. But I will not go out and feed them by hand, although I wish I could. It would really be fun. I always wanted to like feed a squirrel by hand. Have any of you had like a pet that, besides a dog or a cat, a wild animal that you could feed by hand? I know when I was a kid, my stepfather had a crow that he would feed by hand, and he had it in the house. So that was kind of cool. But no, I've not ever done that. I've always wanted to have like a squirrel or a little chipmunk come up to me and be able to feed it by hand. Let's see. We're gonna do the shop today. I'm gonna spend some of my coins to see what I can get. Here we go. To see what I can get on the universal box. Let's see if we can get any cool stuff. 10,000 coin. All right, let's do it. Come on, give me a golden, whatever that is, orange, golden. No, I'm gonna get an epic. All right, no legendary. Let's see what I got. I got one Donald Racer shard. Okay, I'll take it. And one Mulan. All right. Let's try another one. 10,000. Come on, legendary. And it is just a... No, it's just a normal. I got a Mickey common. And I got a Mike and Jungle Patrol. Alright. I want to get a legendary. Come on. Give me a legendary. Give me a... Oh, wow. Okay, epic's good. Let's skip that. What do we get? We got a... James. Okay, Norrington. From Pirates. I'm not going to keep doing this till I get a... legendary. I'm going to spend all my money. It knows I have a lot of money, so that's why it's like not giving me anything. Oh, I got a beast. Okay, I just unlocked the beast. New crew member, which is Pirates of the Caribbean. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? How do you pronounce it? Caribbean or Caribbean? I think it's Caribbean. At least that's how I pronounce it. Oh, isn't that cute? I like the little elephants. All right, here we go. Come on, legendary. Wow, it's just not hitting. I got a Ka. Is that Ka, right? That's his name. Got a couple of rares. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Ka, that's his name. Two. I got two of him. I'm wasting all my money. Come on! There we go. There we go. Legendary. All right, we're done. See what we got, then we'll hit comments. Gillette. What did we get? We got Jose and Ponchito. And Maurice from Beauty and the Beast. All right. New crew member unlocked. And it is Gillette. All right, one more. How much money do I have? I got 70,000. One more. Come on! Oh, legendary again. Yes. Two legendaries in a row. Let's do it. We got a Mike Common. What else do we get? Two Sully. All right, one more. I keep saying one more. I'm gonna run out of money. Come on, epic. All right. Chip and Dale, Mickey Mouse, and Meg. Come on. I'm just gonna go through all my money. Oh no. Mike. And we got Henry J. Waternoose. Alright, new crew member. Henry J. Alright. Waternoose. Well, hello, Mr. Waternoose. Okay. You know what? We might as well just do them all. We might as well just go for broke. Let's just go for broke. Jack Sparrow and Mickey Mouse. Alright, let's just go for broke. New crew member. Mrs. Potts. Come on, legendary. There it is. Hey, Mr. Douglas. Sound like Mr. Haney on Mr. Douglas. Oh, look at that! It's Boo. Nice. This is my last. This is my last coin. Is this it? Come on. Okay, it's epic. Wow, look at that. Horace. Did we get a new? Yes. We had oh, that's not Horace. That's Lord Cutler Beckett. I'm out of my own. I got one more. Come on, legendary. No, just a comment. Wow, not a good way to end the money. The money is gone, and I ended it with just these blahs. All right, we're out of money. So anyway, let's get to comments here. I guess we'll leave it on this. I'll leave it here on this screen because I don't have my avatar today, which is kind of weird. I've got my security camera on. I'm looking for deer. I'm looking in my front yard, looking out on my phone, and scanning with my security cameras, looking for deer. I don't have any deer yet this morning, so there's just a pile of apples and carrots out in my front lawn, which looks kind of weird, but that's okay. All right, so we have got questions, comments, critiques, and the question that I left you with on Friday was the Cunninghams on Happy Days have 3 children. Everyone, a lot of people think they have 2, which is Joni and Richie. But there's an older brother. What was the older brother's name? And his name was Chuck. Chuck was in season 1 and then never saw again. They think he went up to college or, who knows what was happening with Chuck. But Chuck never returned. Chuck ended up, if you watch the character, Chuck, the guy who played Chuck, ended up in the movie Willow. So, he did have a career after Happy Days. I remember him from Willow. He was one of the soldiers to Val Kilmer, or, I forget his name that was in it. It was so long ago. But, yeah, he was in the movie Willow, which was a really good movie. TV series on Disney Plus, not so much. That did not do very well. Didn't do very well at all. The trivia question for tomorrow is on Happy Days, the Happy Days gang used to hang out at a restaurant, a drive-in. You can any one of the names of the drive-in of the restaurant that they were in. It couldn't be, because it was different. Like early on the early episodes of Happy Days, it was one name, and then a new owner came in and it changed. You can give me either one of those names, and it will be worth 20 points. Happy Days questions are worth 20 points. All right. So you can add a lot of points to your score, because on the 21st we're going to be closing out the contest for this contest, and someone's going to pick up $200. So yeah, so you got 3 days. Hopefully I'll get the Lego channel out today. I've been working on it like crazy, and it's just taking forever. But if you go there before the end of the contest, if it's out, if you go there before the end of the contest, I'm not saying it's going to be done. I'm hoping it's going to be done today. I'm going to try. But if you go there and you put in comments, I subbed, and you actually subscribe, you'll get 100 points added onto your contest tally this contest. I'm trying hard, folks, to get it done, but it's a lot of work. So we'll see. I'm not going to make any promises, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be up today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the last day. Maybe it'll be up on the 20th. Let's see here. We have a comment from Brenda McBride. Brenda says, "Happy weekend, Gray Mane. Nice dress." Well, thank you very much. I thought it was very fetching. I think Michael Keaton could have played the Joker, if not Batman. Yeah. I think he would have been good as the Joker, too. I think you're right. Chuck was the oldest Cunningham son. That is correct. Thank you. Holly Larson says, "Richie and Joni's older brother was named Chuck. I also have a brother named Chuck, short for Charles." Right on. That's awesome. My stepfather's name was Charles. Everyone called him Chaz. It's kind of like that old like college, you know. Well, hello there, Chaz. Yeah, he wasn't like that. All right, Kristy Crow says Charles, or known as Chuck. Yes, thank you, Kristy. Kristy Crow says, I love open world games. I love Breath of the Wild, but I do not see anything in Tears of the Kingdom that makes me want to buy it. Listen, I've said that I enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. At first, the only thing that I said negative, it wasn't even really like negative about Tears of the Kingdom, was that it was a lot like Breath of the Wild. It was just, it was a little bigger, right? It was a lot bigger than Breath of the Wild, but it was, it was exact same map, just like all different, mobs and stuff. But it was very much a copy and paste of Breath of the Wild. That's not a bad thing, okay? People that enjoyed Breath of the Wild are going to enjoy, Tears of the Kingdom. And I enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. I wouldn't have burnt myself out on it if I did not like it. I never said anything bad about Tears of the Kingdom. I thought it was an amazing game. I even said it's probably going to be the game of the year, and rightfully so. Yeah, I like open world games as well. I play them all the time. Yeah. So, would I play Tears of the Kingdom again? Yeah, sure. If it was, and I might go back to it. I just spent too many hours, too many videos, where I had like other games to float to. Maybe like I did in Breath of the Wild, when I didn't have anything else to play, I would go over to Breath of the Wild and play a little bit of that. I am, however, gonna try to get through Jedi Survivor soon, because I just recorded I played a 3-hour session yesterday on Jedi Survivor, and I've got a lot of video to put up today that I have to go and edit. So I'm trying to get my way through Survivor. I want to get the Skywalker Saga done for Lego, and I also have a game on the back burner. They have an expansion coming out for Cyberpunk 2077, and I own the game. I haven't played it much. I think I played a few hours of it, and then I put it down. I want to continue with that game. It has a really interesting story, and I love games that have stories. And it's also kind of based on an old board game called Cyberpunk, and I really find it was an interesting game. I just I went and I ended up playing something else. I think I ended up playing like a God of War or something, and put down Cyberpunk 2077. So I hope to play that. Oh, I have one of these. Let me grab this. Open Sesame. Come on, legendary. Nope, it's not gonna be legendary. Look at this. I got robbed. So yeah, I mean, I am probably gonna go back to Cyberpunk here shortly. Once, maybe in the next few days, maybe today. Who knows? And try to play the story mode through that. I really do want to see what the story is. And then they have the new expansion coming out, I think in September. It's coming, so not that long away. Well, thank you. We have a crew star up for our friend. Who is this? Did they give us name? Wheezy. Alright, let's open another one. I didn't know I had these. Cool, let's go! Oh, they're giving me all commons now. That's just terrible. Wasting my coins on this. What did we get? Alright, Lenny. I used to have a cat named Lenny. Alright, let's open another one. Come on! Oh, legendary, yes! I don't know why I use that voice when I say legendary, but it makes me laugh. Oh, legendary! Oh, we got the aliens! We got the aliens! Oh, nice! Very nice. One more, it looks like. Let's go! Come on, legendary! Look at... Oh, you guys saw that was in the lead, right? You saw that. This game just robbed me again. This game's all about robbing me. What do we get for the epic? We got RC. Oh, we got one more. All right. Let's go, legendary. Come on, there it is. I don't know why that voice makes me laugh. We got a Bo Peep. 6 Bo Peeps, all right. Sarge and 4 aliens, nice. New racer, we just unlocked Bo Peep. Why, hello there, Bo Peep. That's a nice bow you got in your hair. That's nice. 1-star trickster. I have a lot of tricksters, though. All right. Let's continue on with the comments. Holly Larson says, differences bring color to the world. If everything and everyone were the same, it would be a black and white world or just plain gray. Not that you're gray, great man. Well, I get what you're saying. You are the opposite. Oh, thank you. You keep doing you. I'm the opposite? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Holly. Love the show and your sense of self. Have a magical day. I know I will, and part of that is because I started with your daily show. Oh, right on, Holly. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy. I hope you're going to join me on the Lego channel. We're going to have some fun there. What a pain it is. Oh, let me check my camera. I thought I saw a deer. No, it was raining. Do deers come out when it rains? I don't know. That's got to be uncomfortable. Thank you, Holly. Kristy Crow says, I also want to open a rescue for all animals, but I will be on the lookout for older herding animals. Yeah, you know, I think I got my inspiration from, what's his name? I can't remember. John Stewart, who has a farm for animals. And I really would love to have a franchise in every state of just hundreds of acres, of a farm where people can bring their animals and clear out these nasty shelters, right? Where it can be a living, working farm franchise. You hire people, jobs, a working farm for animals that we rescue, right? And it would be, of course, a nonprofit. And, that's my idea. But I guess right now it's just at the point of where I need to see how many people, when it comes to like YouTube and stuff, share that same kind of sentiment, because you got to have people behind you that want to, go on these kinds of endeavors. So it's a wait and see, but hopefully at some point I would love to do that. That's going to take one of those GoFundMes or something that was going to take a lot to get, at least the first one open, and then keep on growing and growing and growing. It's a business, right? It's a business, but it's a business of saving animals and pulling them out of these shelters, the high kill shelters, and giving them homes and living on a farm. There's actually a guy who on YouTube who does exactly that. And I can't remember his name. I can't think of it now. But he has a compound. And I'm not just talking about Victor Larkill. I know that he does that too. He has like a compound where he has his rescue dogs. This guy has like it's almost like a farm out in the woods, or like a cabin house out in the woods. And I can't remember his name. Oh, I wish I could. I know I am subscribed to him. Let me check my subscriptions. His name is, let me look, just because I think he's worth naming. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to find it because I don't know where my subscription... Here we go, the home. Here, I'm taking up the show here by looking at my own stuff. YouTube. I'm trying to remember what his... He used to drive like an RV all over the world. Let's see, I've got a lot of subscriptions here. No. His name is no. I'm trying to find it in this whole list of things. No, that's not it. Oh boy. I'm sorry, I'm taking time to find this guy's name. I thought it would stand out, but it's really going down. You think I would remember this because I watch it all the time. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to wait because I don't want to waste any time just looking for this guy's name. Well, if I don't find it in a second, I will definitely bring it here on the next show. But I don't see this. A lot of these I can get rid of because I don't watch them anymore. What is his name? I'm gonna find it. Alright. We're gonna find it. I'm just trying to work through these names. Maybe we're not gonna find it. There's just too many things that I'm subscribed to on here. Oh. The Asher House, that's it. The Asher House is what I'm talking about. This guy has exactly what I'm talking about. He has this place that he takes in animals. He started with dogs, but I think he got like an alpaca and some other animals too. So yeah, really good place, really good guy, really awesome channel, and he does exactly what I'm talking about. The Asher House is on YouTube. That's what I'm speaking of. So yes, all right, let's get back to the comments. Oh, I'm glad I found it. It would have bothered me. Where are we? We are Holly Larson. Yeah, we finished hers. She says, I know I will, and part of that is because I started out with your daily show. Well, thank you so much, Holly. Kristy Crow said, we read that. I want to open a rescue. RedK says, Chuck Cunningham, though he didn't just disappear, he disappeared and became God on another show to torment two brothers because they didn't do what he wanted. Oh, really? That's funny. I just said he was also on Willow as well. Kristy Crow says, I meant Skull Island. I still cannot get it, although I did the quest on the little island. Really? You can't unlock, what, you can't, like, or what was the quest that, I'm trying to think of where I picked up that quest. Doesn't it show where I picked up that quest in the video where you move around all your pillars? I think I picked it up with Merlin somewhere. I'm trying to remember. You know, I have a really bad memory, so... and I play so many games, it's hard to keep track of what I do when, because they're all kind of similar sometimes. You know, did you do that quest? I don't remember. But yeah, I'll have to look at the video and see. I'm pretty sure I picked up that quest from Merlin, though. Let's see here. Kristy says, my brother bought an Xbox X Series. It came with Diablo 4. Okay. I told him to play Druid, but he just wants to play... But he wants to play Necromancer. Yeah, Necromancer's a lot easier. Druid's complicated. I have run into walls with the Druid and just... it's a good class, but, you know, it's... I'm not a big melee person. I like... You know, I like to be kind of, like, far away. You know, kind of like a sniper or that kind of thing. You know, I'm really good at that. Whenever I played, like, Call of Duty... Or whenever I played, like, you know, any of those games, Modern Warfare, I was always the guy that was sitting out on the edge and sniping people. Either that or I was flying helicopters. I absolutely loved Battlefield Vietnam. I used to just hop in a helicopter and forget it. I would wipe out the whole map. I even had, like, a, you know, like a joystick, a flight control joystick that I would use. I went out and got it because I was just so good at flying helicopters. When I was a kid, that's what I wanted to do. I thought I was going to go into the service before I went to college. I was going to go into the service and fly helicopters. That was what I wanted. I even went to Fort Devens, Massachusetts to look at the Blackhawks. And that's how close I was to flying. I wanted that. I was going to go to college and become a lieutenant and fly helicopters. That I was going to be a pilot, and that's what I wanted to do. And I just I ended up getting married. Yeah, so that shot all that down. So yeah, I went to college instead. I was a very young parent. So I had my first kid, at 20 years old, and I was not even in college yet. I finished college. When I got done college, I had 3 children. So, but I finished, right? I finished. That was good. Let's see here. Angela Davis says, good morning. For trivia, the older brother's name was Charles Cunningham, or Chuck for short. I like the saying, you do you. I hope you have a magical day. Well, thank you. You do you. Yeah, that's just, you go about your business and do what makes you happy. You do you. That's what I want for everyone. That's what I want for me. I want to do what I want to do, and that makes me happy, and it can be anything, right? Thank you so much, Angela. Pink Rose says, happy days. Trivia answer is Charles Cunningham, whose nickname is Chuck. Have a magical day. Thank you. That's right, Pink Rose. It is Chuck. And Pink Rose adds, you look fabulous in that dress. Well, thank you. Neojet says, good morning, gamers. Our time of day for trivia. He's Charles Chuck Cunningham, I think. That is correct. You might be talking about Midna. Yes, Midna from Twilight. That is exactly right. And I'm trying to make my thoughts and reply to you shorter, but it is in a separate comment because, yeah, okay. Have a magical Christmas day. You have a wonderful holiday. And this is the shorter comment. Oh, okay. This is in the shorter comment. Neojet says, no, I haven't played Assassin's Creed before because I don't like how realistic the art style is. Oh, it is quite, yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the bad guys in Assassin's Creed are other human beings. No. At least the last few games have been, let's see, Assassin's Creed Valhalla had a mixture. There are humans in it, of course, that you fight, but, like in Valhalla, you fought Fenrir, the wolf, the great wolf. You fought all kinds of other beings and creatures. The same with Assassin's Creed. What's the one where he went to Egypt or whatever, and he ended up fighting creatures out of Greek mythology? So he fought like Medusa and stuff like that. So no, it's not just humans. It is other things. I don't like fighting other human beings in a non-cartoony type of way. Yeah, it's other creatures. It's not just humans in Assassin's. There are a lot of humans you fight, of course. I think the first game started out where you fight people from history. One of them was great. One of them was set. I think one of my favorite ones from Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to remember what the name of the game was, the exact title, but it escapes me. But you end up traveling through time, and because the Assassin's Creed are about people in history, like each assassin in a different era of time. And this one was during the time of Jack the Ripper in London, and it was such a great. I absolutely loved it. Then the thing about the Assassin's Creed games is Ubisoft. They go and they make the cities as accurate as possible. In fact, when the church burned down, what was it? The cathedral that burned down in France, when that burned down a few years ago, they actually went and bought Assassin's Creed game that had that cathedral in the game so that they could rebuild it because the cathedral in Assassin's Creed was so accurate that they used that to rebuild the cathedral. I thought that was so interesting. In fact, I think I do have an old video of that when they said that on this channel somewhere, that they were going to be using the Assassin's Creed game. And I actually walked through the cathedral, and they actually used that game to model and to rebuild that cathedral, which is totally awesome. I mean, that's how meticulous the the game company or the game dev is, Ubisoft is. They get it right down to the very fine details. So when you're walking through London in 1888, that's what it probably looked like. It's so cool. I love just walking the streets in these games. I was going into all kinds of like London pubs and stuff because it felt so cool to like see the way that it used to be. Right? There's like horse-drawn carriages walking on the street. There's pubs, all that stuff. I thought it was great. I love the recreation. I love just immersing myself in that kind of environment. So Assassin's Creed games were just fantastic. Anyway, let's get back to your comments. I don't like fighting other human beings. I got a cough. I don't like fighting other human beings in a non-cartoony type of way. Boy, my throat. Hang on a second. All right, now that I got that coughing fit out of the way, I apologize. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I had a coughing fit, it just would not go away. Also, you're right, but I just don't know how to explain it shortly. I think what I don't like is that I understand you're currently burnt out from Tears of the Kingdom, yes. But you just keep finding things to complain about. No, I didn't complain about anything. I have never complained about anything with Tears of the Kingdom, other than the fact that I got burnt out on it. And at the beginning I said, yeah, it was a little like Breath of the Wild, but I absolutely love the game. For what the game is, I absolutely love it. And now you're confusing me with the writer of that article. I didn't write that article, right? I told you. The article is the one that came out and said, is this even a Zelda game? I said that you make some valid points, okay? But that by means is not my, I didn't come up with that. So that's not me. I was just reading the article, just like I do every other article that comes out about gaming. And that one is of interest because a lot of people play Tears of the Kingdom, including me. But I've not had a complaint about Tears. Hey, I had a cough again. There we go. So I apologize so much. I don't know. I just had a coughing fit. Anyway. But no, I was just reading, this person's opinion on this article. It was not me that had, I agreed with some of it. Anyway, like I agree, it isn't the older Zelda games because it's a newer Zelda game, right? I'm pretty sure if they had the technology back then when they were making the first Legend of Zelda, it probably would have looked a lot and played a lot like this game. Well, maybe. The first Zelda game was what, 1986? But I don't know. There is, of course, a lot of nostalgic reasoning that goes into. There's a lot of people who love the older Zelda game, like myself. But we do see what the new game is meant to be. It's just, is it Zelda? Maybe not to us, okay? To some people, it's Zelda. There's always going to be a plethora of opinions that are not the same. And, you have to embrace that. I'm not out to, like, beat up your best friend or anything. It's just the idea is that people see things differently. So, yeah. Let's see here. Also, I said I'm not watching anything from Diablo because, no, I understand that. It is quite gory. It's scary. And it is. I try not to incorporate that in my videos. So I try to just keep mine plain Jane, right? And not do anything of... try to, anyway. I never said you couldn't play it. No, I agree with that. And said I'm not watching it. I hope you have fun. I will not be with you on that journey because, no, I get that. I get that. It's not for everyone. Diablo is definitely not for everyone. Also, Pepsi and Coke are literally the same to me. Really? Gently bops you on the head in Little Sister Attack and runs. Okay. I'm a magical Christmas day. Yeah, you have a magical holiday. Neojet, thank you. Let's see. We got Charlotte Renard. Hi, Charlotte. Charlotte says on the green potato solution, hi, thank you for doing this video on finding the emerald bottles. It took me a long time finding the last 3, and now I have found them all. Right on. I'm glad that you got them all. That's awesome. Let's see. Everyone else has a keyword here. And Pink Girl says, wow, that is absolutely amazing, jumping through the time warp. Just wow, LOL. On bring the contact codes to Siri on Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is getting really interesting, and I'm absolutely enjoying my time. I played 3 hours yesterday, and I have all the video, and I have to edit it probably down to, it's still going to be a long video, but it's got keywords in it. You know, the contest is ending in 3 days. It's got, I think, 4 keywords in it, maybe 5, I think 4. It's got 4 keywords in it, and that hopefully I'll be dropping that today. I've got to do a lot of editing because it was long. I had to go and save Z, the robot, and it was long. But it was awesome because you got to go out on a Clone Wars ship, and on the inside of it, it crashed into the swamp, and it was just an amazing, huge nod to the Clone Wars cartoon and the Clone Wars movies. So awesome, or the Clone Wars movie. Very, very cool. I enjoyed it, and I just didn't want to put it down. That's why it went 3 hours. But it is going to be out later on today. It'll probably be a longer video, so set some time aside. Pink Rose says, I really enjoyed this video. All right, right on. Thank you, Pink Rose. Okay, that's going to do it for today, folks. I hope everyone has a wonderful Father's Day, especially the dads. I mean, the moms can enjoy it too. I mean, you know, they had a hand in it somewhere. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful Father's Day. Have some really great food. Spend some time with your family. Take, you know, all that magic that you have, spread it around to your family, your friends, your pets, everyone that you run into today. Because that, my friends, is how we change the world. Please share this video with your family and your friends and your coworkers and your teachers and your aunts and all, you know, all that. Share it. Let's get some animals saved. There are a few that were saved over the weekend. We have a lot to go. And share, of course, Twitter and Facebook. There's some dogs on there. The new week starts tomorrow, so you know what that means. Oh, I dread it every time. But it's coming, and let's get these animals adopted. And yeah, I'm going to keep on thinking about that farm because, you know, just think if we could empty out animal shelters. Just think if we could save lives and let these animals just run free and be free and not have to worry about anything. You know, not have to worry about the people at NYCACC or anyone like them around the country, around the world that are out to harm them. Right? Imagine that day when an animal can do that and just run free. That's what I want. That's what I envision, and hopefully that is going to happen. So we'll see. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday morning, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.